All right, this is for Sunday, June 1st, and here's some setups that I have that came out of the scanner going into next week. And here they are. There are 13 of them. You can see right here. Here's the symbols right over here, along with their names, what sectors they're in, and their industry here. So something to keep an eye on. Go ahead and pause this video, and you can write these down and then add them to your watch list if you're interested. All right, so let's go to the individual ones here. I already placed them in my list here, my watch list, and we're gonna go one by one. 13 right here, basically. This one's ATGE. The first one here, you could see it closed above the 5, and in this case also the 9 EMA. So this is building up momentum, going up. Usually when it wants to close above the 9 EM as well, it can continue up. So I put an alert right at the high, so if it starts heading up higher during the day, then will be a buy. That'll be the trigger to get in. Okay, once you're triggered in here, what the strategy is, we stay in it until it closes below the 9. For example, here is let me get you an example. Let's go back from the last pullback, which was right over here, and you can see it closed above the 9. So basically, put an alert on the high right here. Wait a few days. Okay, may have gotten triggered right here on this day. If not, it would be on this day because of this wick, and then from there you see that move up, and you stay in it and get out of the position on this day, the close right there. So that gives you an idea of let's just get a rough idea here. If you wait till the close, you're looking at roughly 18% on that move here. Of course, they're not all going to be that way. Some of them are going to be a little more choppy. Let's look at the next pullback here that we got a signal. Let's right here. You could see. So we wait for the close above the 9 EMA, which would be right here, and just put an alert. Get triggered in here, and you can see you got closed right here, and you're out. So do expect to be stopped out from time to time, but as long as you stay with it and catch these kind of moves, then they'll pay for the losers there. Okay, so that's kind of how the strategy is, to give you an idea. Okay, so we got this one here, which just broke above, and looking for a trigger to get in at the high of 132.03 on this one here. AXON, here you can see the same thing. It's an uptrend above the 50, above the 200, and it's bouncing around on the 9 EMA, should I say. It just came from a close below it, just right on it. Now it's bouncing up, so if it can continue up, we got some more move, an up move. And the same thing with CIBR. This one here, this is more of an ETF, so it shouldn't be too rough as a ride here. It closed below the 9 EMA, and now it closed above it. So to put a trigger right above the price here, maybe just slightly above it, and see if it triggers. DUOL, you can see the same thing. It has the 20 and the 9 EMA right above it. So if it closes, it definitely may be making new highs on this one. HIMS, this one had a nice little pullback. You can see all the red dots turned to green. So this, in addition, it broke above the 9 EMA. And so if it could trade up higher, then that would be a good trigger with the potential to go up. IHS, also in the uptrend, and closed above the 9 EMA. Now this one has the 20-day moving average. It may run into a little bit of difficulty there. Good thing is it's coming out of the red zone here, the red dots. It's the first green one, so maybe it was already oversold. So hopefully we'll get the momentum to go up higher. Now we got to be careful of this big controlling bar here, the red one here. So we'll at least get around halfway, if anything, as far as take profits. Netflix NFLX. You can see here, this one here has had a good run up. Now it paused a couple of days. Now it potentially may be building up again to head higher. So it closed above the 9 EMA. So let's see if the momentum will continue on. NXT. This one here, it looked like it's coming from a pullback. You see the red dots right here on the RSI 2. And now it turned green for the setup. At the same time, it has a 9 EMA. So look for an entry. PLTR. Same. Been trading sideways. Broke above the 9. It has the 20 as support. Good volume. So maybe this will continue on. SAP. Traded sideways. Consolidating. Came back, coming from a red dot here, and you got a first green dot right here, which is the same as where it's at now, a little higher volume. So there may be people starting to pick up on this. So put a trigger right above the price of the high of that candle, which is, I'm looking at 267.25 to give an example, right over here. If you look right there. 267, excuse me, and 25 cents. Just put a few cents up higher. SPOT, Spotify. It's been consolidating. You might have a cup with a handle forming, and so we're looking for a break above the high of that candle as well. And ULS, this one in the flag pattern, broke above the 9 EMA. We do have the 20 coming up as well. So looking for support. Let's see if we can get that breakout. And the last one, UPXI. This one looks a little more volatile. You can see it's been under the 200, so it is just starting out. So if the market could pick up, this could be a good small stock to for the trend up. You can see the last red dot was right here. We turned green and we got it upside, then it pulled back. Didn't get pulled all the way back, but we got closed above the 9 EMA. Let's see, might have the first target right here at this downward trend line. And if it breaks up, maybe our next hit will be around that 22 of this high, around in that area right up here. Okay, so you got those, and I put my alerts and go from there and see what gets triggered. It's like fishing. Let's see which one nibbles. Take care. Bye-bye.